Hey people, AZZalmy here, back with the next episode of my Final Fantasy VII playthrough. So the end of the last episode, we did end up in the village in Gongada. However, just before that, I was trying to pick up the Titan materia and failed miserably. Now, I'm going to try and do this again, and hopefully it'll work this time. I'm just going to try and walk very slowly, but apparently it's around here. Right, is this just not going to work for me? Let's get this one off a little bit. I'm not too sure if this one heals your MP as well. Yes, it does. Nice. Right, come on, Tifa. Finish him off. Okay. Oh, don't finish him off, Tifa. He's probably nearly there now, surely. Sorry, it's a bit fiddly because I'm trying to get Tifa to level up her limit break now, but it's not happening. Like, I actually watched a video of this, and it was literally by here. I just don't know why I can't trigger it. I mean, I thought you were always able to get this, like, at this point in the game. I didn't think it was later on. Right, this is bizarre. I'm literally like furiously mad. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. How ridiculous was that? There we go. So I had to be standing... I mean, I clicked by here 10 times, I would say. But it must have been the precise angle that I had to be at. Speed this up a bit. There we go. Critical hit, nice. Okay. Is that a... Okay. What is that? I don't think I've ever seen that enemy before. I thought that was going to be, what are they called? Right, here's where we wanted to go at the end of the last episode, but we ran out of time because of that stupid Titan materia. So let's go into Zack's house next. Yeah, I thought it was going to be one of those giant plant enemies, and it was going to spring out the ground, but obviously not, so that was strange. But anyway, I digress. There we go. So both Tifa and Aeris recognise Zack. But what we need to do now is avoid both of them, and this will give us minus points towards their date scenario in the gold saucer. and it'll increase our chances of getting the date with Barrett. Although we will use a bit of a sneaky glitch. Right, so they're both back in the party now, and what I can do is I can swap them back over then. And there's Death Blow. Right, so let's leave Steel off for a bit. Just trying to remember, is this just another exit? Yeah, it is another exit. Okay. Right, okay, so this is something important I wanted to bring up here. So this over here is the house where you can get Aeris's final limit break. Now, I was mentioning in the last episode that I was going to quickly run over back to Jenin and get the Mithril to get that limit break, but that would have been a complete waste of time. So you actually need to wait till you've done the rocket area of the game and you have the tiny Bronco, and once you have that, that is when you can access Aeris's final limit break. So we are going to leave that for the time being. Alright, okay. Okay, so switch him and switch Aeris with red 13. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the silver amulets to red 13. That way then he can have an extra slot. I think I'll leave poison protection on for now. And I will give... Do I put steel back on, or do I put... I think I'll put time on just because it'd be nice to level that up and be able to use haste sooner rather than later. That is right, isn't it? Yeah, so I've got haste on the level up. It's a bit annoying really, isn't it, because you're kind of juggling materia at this point in the game and you just want to level everything up. But like I said earlier, I don't think any major items that we need to steal and that we can't get like at another point if we don't steal it now. Right, they're gonna keep trying to turn us into stone. So what I want to do, I want Barrett and Red 13 to take this one out, because I'm just trying to think, do we need to arrange to get a choice of who it hits? There we go. Right, and hopefully this will finish these guys off. Oh god, so strong. Nice, earth leveled up. So that's just in time. Right, what I'll start doing as well is start giving Red 13 some decent materia back as well, because he's just got all these going because of his double materia slots. So if I give Barrett, what's Barrett got? He's got ice and lightning twice. What's Red 13? He's got fire. I think I want to give him ice just because. I think I'm going to give him ice all actually because I think that'll be helpful with the next boss. And then you can have earth. And you've got ice all on as well, so that sets up nicely for the next boss. Right, where is this crossing? Right, it's over here. Let's just hope that we don't get caught by the frogs before we get over here. Oh, these guys are annoying. Oh, right, crap. Okay, maybe another ice 2 wasn't a good idea. We can rest up now anyway, when we get to Cosmo Canyon. Right, so I think basically you've got to slightly drive past and then your car will conk out. Yeah, there we go. And then that basically makes you go in here. So we'll do a quick save here before we go in. And I'm just going to bring my guide up because there's a specific bit, and this is the bit where we can actually manipulate the game mechanics here to get a few extra points to Barrett, just to ensure that we get the date with Barrett. And then after this we can actually have whatever team we want. So I'm probably going to bin off Red 13 after this. Where are we? Gongada, Cosmo Canyon, and then it says... Yeah, so the only thing we need to do then is just avoid Wutai, just because that gives a load of extra points to Yuffie for going there. I don't think it's going to give us enough points so that Yuffie would get the date anyway. So we could potentially go, because there are a lot of OP weapons in Wutai. It just means that we'll have to finish her quest if we go there. But I think by the time that we do this, we're going to be way in front with Barrett, so we're not going to need to worry. So it says the party will be split up in this area. If Barrett is in the party during this time, Cloud can converse with him about Avalanche in the room behind the weapon shop. And we tell him to go on. And then in the second response we have to say whatever. And due to a scripting error, you can reset the dialogue when the room is exited and re-entered, and you can do that as many times as you like. So we'll do that. Maybe we'll do it because the thing is as well, I'm just thinking if you do it too many times, it can mess things up badly. But I think as long as you don't go up to 100 points, you're fine. So I think if we do it like, say, 5 times, I think we'll be way in front with Barrett, and we shouldn't have an issue. Nanakai! Yes, we are filming here. You lied. Let me explain. God. This is like Barrett's favourite place. A kid in a candy shop here. There we go. And then he says it's fine. So I'm hoping we have time for the story. Unfortunately, we're going to have to stick Kate Sith on our party just so we don't get any bonuses for any of the girls during this area. And now we need to find the weapon shop. my memory of this area is foggy. I know we gotta find... this is just a bar. I think this is where you can rest. Okay. This is just a chill area. I always thought Yuffie was in there, but obviously she just goes to the nearest materia shop. I'm gonna say no thanks because I'm sure it'll let you heal before the boss area. Right, and that's funny enough, we were talking about Wutai, that's referring to Wutai there, Turtle Paradise. Is this the way you go? I know the ladder in the middle just goes nowhere. Can you knock out this ladder? Yeah, there we go. God, I was saying before, wasn't I, that the DualShock is not the best for this game. It's great to be able to run without having to hold the button down. Would I like to buy a couple of apples just in case? I mean, I never tend to really use them, but I suppose a few wouldn't hurt. Anything dodgy we can get rid of? No. Okay. We'll be getting plenty of... oh my god. Come on. Put on the ladder, Cloud. Yeah, we'll be getting plenty of money and things in the cave when that comes up. I mean, if I was going to choose a place to live in the world of Final Fantasy VII, then Cosmo Canyon would be up there, because you've just got, you're in the middle of a mountain, there's nothing around you apart from mountains, forests, and you've got a massive telescope where you can just look at the stars anytime you want. So it is a pretty cool area. Nibelheim is quite cool as well, because you've got the spooky mountain and again a spooky mansion, sorry, and you've also got like mountains and stuff around you, and I'm just trying to think of anywhere else. Some of the frozen places are pretty cool as well. Right, nice. We finally get some decent weapons. So butterfly edge. Silver Barrett. Pinwheel. Two of those. God, I've spent big time there just so I could kit everybody out. What did I have? I think I can do without the double growths for now and just keep hold of the weapons, and then that's why I like to keep hold of the weapons. So like I can actually equip some decent stuff now. Poison, death blow. Is there any decent magics I want to give Cloud? I think I'll take Earth off Barrett, and that'll be Cloud for now, and then I'll fiddle with the other guys later. That sounds so wrong. I'm going to save it again here, just because hopefully Barrett should be in the back room. And we should be able to do that bit of manipulation now, but I just want to make sure nothing goes wrong. So this should be the back room. So okay. So we say go on. And then we say yeah, whatever. Then we leave the room. Come back in. Same dialogue. Go on. This is the second time. Whatever. Third time. Fourth time. Oh crap. That's the wrong thing then. Right, go on. Okay. And like I said, I want to limit the amount of times I do this particular glitch, so apparently there's one earlier on that you can do. I think when you get captured in Midgar. But this one gives you like 3 points every time, so I don't want to do it too many times. Right, there we go. So that's given us a massive boost there. So what do we do? So we got the 3 times, which is 15, plus the actual. So when we actually answer the right answer, that gives us another 3. So we got like an extra 18 points towards Barrett. So he's going to be streaks in the league now, and we don't really need to worry about it. He's just watching somebody cook. I'm sure someone sells materia in here, but we're not really that worried about getting any more materia because I think there's nothing great here. Yeah, wake up, dude. Yeah, I mean the HP and MP plus can be useful. I think later in the game you can use those to manipulate the whole 7-7 trick. When you try and get your health bang on all 7s, and then you do like stupid amounts of damage. Is this not the way? I think I've gone the wrong way. I don't know what this is. If this is where we get the big massive speech from the old dude, or whether that's when you come back with the huge materia. Bugenhagen. Like a Swedish name or something, isn't it? Doesn't really fit in with the others. Yeah, we just find out that Red 13 is actually still a stroppy teenager here. Even though he's like probably the most mature one out of the bunch. Well, this is the first time we actually hear the fabled cries of the planet that Barrett is always ranting and raving on about. Okay, so this is when everyone arrives. Right, so now we need to pick 3 people to come in here. Again, we don't want any bonuses to anybody that shouldn't be here. I don't remember here, do you have to collect them from their individual spaces, or are they all around the campfire at this point? Ah, there we go, you just have to speak to one of them. There we go. Barrett and the stuffed toy. Perfect combo. Okay, well I was hoping to get the whole no, it's not there. I was hoping to get the whole of Cosmo Canyon done in this episode, but we'll have to see. Because I'm just thinking the like the area where we have to go next with Red 13. I don't think it's the longest, but there's a lot of enemy encounters and there's a lot of like extra bits and items you need to get. So we'll have to see. See, this is why Cosmo Canyon is one of the best places. It's so cool. I don't know what that was, it sounded like Planet Far then. I mean, like, I think I was... would have been like, well, I think when I came out this game, I said before that I was like somewhere between the 10 and 12 region. So like for a lot of kids playing this game, like the idea of a black hole was probably the first time they ever saw it. This is some deep Final Fantasy VII lore here. You just need like the Lion King to start playing here, Circle of Life. When a man and a tree get together, they make a baby. And that's how the world works, folks. I mean, I wonder if they'll do anything in this remake. Well, obviously not this one that's coming out, but when they cover this area, whether they'll make that a bit more like futuristic, whether they'll like, well, not futuristic, I want to say like more relevant to the present day. That's what I meant to say. Like, will they just go on about like the spirit energy dying, or will they talk more about the impact of what humans are doing to the planet? I mean, obviously a lot of this is about like the macro energy which is being drained. Okay, here we go. Which kind of like it is kind of reflective of what's going on in current society. But I wonder if they'll make it a bit broader. Will it just be macro energy? Will they talk about other things that humans do to impact the planet and drain its life energy? I mean, at least they should have been like a round of applause from Cloud and Barrett and Kate Sith. That was some futuristic stuff. Like, you just imagine if you were in that room seeing all that, you'd just be gobsmacked, wouldn't you? Right, I think this is where they're all around the fire. Yeah. There we go. So we'll talk to Barrett and we'll talk to Red 13. Poor Big Wedge and Jesse. Although in the recent video that came out about Final Fantasy VII, showing like the behind the scenes from all the devs and everything, it seems like they're going to get a lot more airtime this time around, which is a good thing in my opinion. Okay, Barrett. Do you have to talk to everybody, or before Red 13 will... Yeah, okay. Try to avoid Tifa and Ares. But I don't think anything actually gets impacted by this. Okay. So Tifa's starting to get an inkling of things, all these events and things that we've been finding out. I think it's kind of niggling at Tifa that she can't quite remember everything. We just found out about Zack, and then when Cloud's been talking about his past and everything up until now, surely at this point Tifa's got to be having some serious doubts. There we go. Yeah, we're learning a bit more about Nanakai and the chip he's got on his shoulder, and his impression of what he felt his father did to him and his mother. Okay, so let's quickly sort our equipment out. Right, you can have some decent materia again now. 13. Okay. I think I'll give... So I want to say Barrett can have... Give Barrett enemy skill back, and let's also give him... don't think I want any of these on for the minute. I think I'll give him Shiva, just because again that'll be beneficial for us. And then Red 13, so he's got revive, heal, time. Nice. Oh wait a minute. No, it is Barrett that we need to sort out. Barrett should have fire, ice, lightning, lightning. He's got 2 lightnings. So Red 13 needs to have another lightning, and then Barrett, he can have steel. What does heal do for us again? Yeah, I think I might actually drop. I might actually drop heal. Yeah, I haven't decided what I'm going to put on instead of this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick cover on for now, just so we can keep getting limit breaks up. And then what I can do then is when I got my normal party, I can kind of switch the cover between Barrett and Tifa. And then when they level up their limit breaks, then they can just use that. So yeah, we'll go with that for now. Right, just conscious of time now. We've got about 20 minutes, but I'm hoping that we should have enough time. Even if we have to kind of rush through the enemies. Okay, no, obviously he's not going to lead the way. He's an old bloke and there's lots of scary crap down there. Just to make sure. Like I said before, because I did that big bit of farming, we're pretty strong. There's just... I think from memory there's the spider webs. And they're the only sort of OP enemy, really. Right, let's use Death Blow. I'm gonna use this yet. Nice. I do love Death Blow. Nice, another level on our all. Yeah, I am a fan of Death Blow. Okay, it's not what I wanted. I think Red 13's going to get his limit break now. Yeah, they're going to keep poking the dog. Some health and MP back from that. Not a massive amount though, to be fair. but new weapons definitely help. Like, I know one of these takes us to something important, but I just don't remember which one, unfortunately. And these guys are pretty strong. I'm hoping that they attack Barrett. Okay. Maybe not then. Wow, they are gunning for Red 13, aren't they? That is an enemy skill that you can learn, from what I can remember. Let's just get rid of these guys, because yeah, I'm sure it has to be used on Barrett. There we go. Yeah, I would have preferred to use that in the next battle, but you're poking Red 13 way too much. Okay. Yeah, one of these. There we go. That unlocks the exit. Does this one go somewhere? God. Sort my memory out. Nice. May have to use an ether on Barrett. It's lucky I picked some of those up. I don't think there's anything else in this room. I think what was confusing me is the fact that there's that materia up there. Yep, and that's not a lever, that's just a random spear. Okay. I hope we haven't got too far to go. Yeah, I think you've got to go through these. Right, we need to walk here. And then get around. So this is how you get the... So I think this may give us a dilemma now. In terms of what we do about our materia, because this is also a very useful material we're about to come across. No? Nice, some tasty tentacles there. Yeah, I may have to... Ooh. Added effect. See, that could be quite useful for the next boss. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about that. I was thinking Isol will probably be the most helpful, but... Okay. Right, there's nothing that way. at least Red 13 is going to have plenty of MP. Right. This guy's done not dying. Yeah. Again, if you're coming in blind to this, or not, maybe because I haven't mentioned it for a little while, we are trying to get all our attacks off and all our kills basically with either Red 13 or Barrett, just because we're trying to get the limit breaks up rather than Clouds, because he's already on limit level 3. And this is a really good fight to farm if you have the MP for it, that is. Yeah, you can kill 5 enemies at once here, and that'll really boost up your limit breaks. Yeah, there we go. See, and they're weak to ice as well. Right, nice. Well, all material is leveling up nicely. Right, I think what I'm going to do actually, guys, I'm going to end it here. I know this is like halfway through the cave and it's really, it's a bit of a bad point, but like basically when we go through these paths now, there's going to be like tricky encounters through each one. And then we got the boss, and then we got a bit more story, and then finishing off Cosmo Canyon. So what I'll do is I will cut the episode here, just so it's not a big rush through all this area. So I hope you like the episode. We'll pick this up shortly, and I will see you in the next one.